We were washing clothes by hand. So we were still waiting for the thick ass jogging pants to dry. That's why I have not showered yet. I looked in the shower today. I said, "Damn, the pants not dry yet." And the office people, they don't let you sit the clothes outside to dry because they don't want you to really sit nothing outside, right? And people don't follow the rules anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say fuck them people and sit the pants outside to dry. So yeah, we been since the beginning of COVID because the office people have not fixed the damn dryers. They have not, and they're probably in transition to what, new management by the end of the year, right? So okay, so that's why I still got the same clothes on. But anyway, I'm probably gonna. I'm exhausted with the I'm gonna finish the other half of the videos later. That got exhausted. But listen, people need to come forward. Come forward if Candy has hurt you. We in the Me Too movement, goddamn. China, speak up. Candy hurt you?
Yes.
You donated money to her?
No. Did I?
No.
No.
But she hurt you.
Yeah.
She hurt you. She called you a lesbian lover and a dyke.
Hurtful names.
Do China look like a dyke? She don't even look like she get down like that.
You know, shut up.
She look like she trying to be attracting all kinds of men. You do. You not attracted to men. I'm saying all type of men be drawing themselves to you everywhere we go. That's your sister. That's your mama. Like, man, get the fuck out of my face. You don't need to know that. There was this one man that was peeping China, and I'm like following us in the store. I'm like, what you looking at, bruh? I need to chill down with that. Like, if you really want to see the nigger come out of me, follow China in the store. Or ask me questions about China. The crazy comes out of me. I get real.
Mama?
What you want to know for? I get real cocky.
Is that your sister?
Get out of my face. We're together. I don't be like, that's mine. I be like, we're together. Because it ain't a possession type thing. Because China could up and walk out and leave at any fucking given time.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to.
I'm not.
Mine.
Mine. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm surprised. Like I said, I do hold weight with long relationships. The other longest relationship was with that nut Dwayne, and that was 4 goddamn years. Because I believe in working things out. And that's why I put up with my family. It took for China, and I ain't saying no names, but another individual. And they was talking to me for a long time. They're like, Brandy, you got to cut them off. I'm like, but that's, and everybody kept saying, but that's your sister. That's your sister. I'm like, fuck that shit, man. I ain't trying to, and they're like, that's your family though. So I was getting like mixed messages. And then everybody kept saying, but you gotta deal with it. You gotta put up with it because that's your sister. Right? Like, I was gonna cut Candy off a long time ago, but that's your sister. That's your family. And I'm like, because even when Candy came down in 2017, that was a hell no. But this one guy was like, that's your sister. What's wrong with you? I'm like, but bro, you don't know how she is. He like, I don't care how she is. That's your sister. And like an idiot, I listened to him and I let him come down. And all that foolishness had happened. This shit's draining.
It is. No wonder you wonder why I'm so tired and whatnot, and I'm just like,
I'm like, damn, girl, you going to bed already? And she be
Playing
out.
candy shit. I be knocked. I be like, look, mentally, physically, I can't do no more of that nonsense there.
It's draining. And even when back then, I used to talk to her on the phone a lot. And we couldn't talk about stuff. I wanted to talk about a general stuff.
Right.
And even if I'm going through something, right? Like somebody hurt me or like physically put their hands on me or something, she'll be like, but anyway, and then go to talking about what she talking about. Like, I'm like,
That's disrespectful.
damn, okay. It's just hurtful shit. Like she'll get like ADD while she's sitting there talking about something. Ashley Burks act like she ain't heard what she said. Candy, that's you. You'll sit there and just derail the whole conversation. And I'll be like trying to tell you about how the surgery was, or how this procedure was painful. I'm laid up in there, painful. And let's not talk about how motherfuckers I've been and sat there and just had surgery. I'm laying up recovering from surgery and motherfuckers be asking me for $50, $200 and shit like that. I'm like, did you not hear the part where I just told you, okay, well you can electronically send it to me. People cold out here. And she not the only one. Wyatt, Ramona, them motherfuckers do it too. You could be going through something like bad. Like somebody beating, like if I being told her somebody drove a car through my apartment. I don't know where I'm about to go. And she'll, and then such and such happened and this happened and this happened. Like, did you not hear me? But anyway, and this happened. Like, cutthroat, bruh. And anybody on the phone will tell you the whole conversation all about her.
Mm-hmm.
Got to tell you about the Illuminati or the. Back then, yeah, it was the. So what she sitting there talking about some. She want to sit me down and tell me about it. We talked about it. I'm the one that introduced you to it. And that was a big mistake. And I'm telling y'all, Candy has a whole world of her own.
Mm-hmm.
A whole delusion of her own. Why she think that people that have nice things... Can I lean like this? My fucking back, bro. She think that people that have a place of their own and this and that have sold out. Sorry, Pip. Pip wants to join in on the conversation as well. Say hi to the people.
Like I'm not looking in the camera. I'm looking at y'all.
I love you too, boo. Mwah.
Nope.
Mwah. I give you a side kiss.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
You give me lickies, you give me kisses.
Ow, my arm.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But, yeah.
Why somebody got to have sold out? So that means when you had your apartment out there in Jefferson, Louisiana, you sold out?
She did.
So when you had your apartment in New Orleans Towers, you sold out?
Mm-hmm, you sure did.
When you had that nice ass apartment in Los Angeles, California, that apartment was nice.
Definitely.
And you was going to the beach.
You definitely sold out.
You sold out?
Mm-hmm.
So you had a apartment and you had a car that was nicer than mine, that Honda Elantra 2005 Honda Elantra. An up-to-date car.
Come on now.
I ain't never owned an up-to-date car. Mine was always a few years behind. Does that mean you sold out?
She sure did.
What'd you do? Your ass had a student loan. Did you tell these folks I took money from you?
All the time you say it.
Slandering me.
You say that all the time. They stole from me.
And
my
the money
money
that I did borrow from you. Because what happened? Was it Dwayne or Sean? One of them motherfuckers fucked up my money. And I had borrowed that money from you. It was $2,000. I paid that money back to you. I paid you back in portions. And back then I had it like that to pay you back.
Okay.
But you lie and tell people I didn't.
Okay.
I wish I had receipts. If I'd have known that you was fucked up like this, I would have went and got an affidavit, bruh.
Yep.
But I paid you that first month. And the second month, even Wyatt, when he was here, he said he remembered. Because him and Toya rode in the car with me that second time to pay you back. Because even Sean, Wyatt and Toya was with me when I went to Social Security to take the cash back to Social Security office.
Right.
And tell them I don't want to be his payee anymore.
Right.
So if I was a money-hungry motherfucker, why would I take that money back and say I don't want to be his payee anymore?
Right.
But I don't know why I kept asking why can he come on camera to help me tell my story. Motherfuckers sitting there behind closed fire, fucked up people is. They know my story. They know the truth. And they don't want to help me tell it.
Right.
He's sitting there joking, talking about he'll put on a cover and disguise his voice. I said, well, do that. His fuck ass was just trying to get me to just do away with videos altogether.
Right.
Somebody make me and you look stupid.
Right. Right.
I said, how it make me look stupid if I'm telling the truth?
Right.
Talking about make the whole family look bad.
Whatever.
I said, with the shit she's doing, he like, you know she crazy. She ain't got it all. I said, fuck that.
Right.
I'm going to clear my name.
Exactly. Exactly.
You got me fucked up.
All the way.
Dude, she's bringing my kids into this and all that.
Exactly.
He talking about some just ignore it, just leave it. Boy, fuck you.
What? Man, I was like,
But he's sitting here behind closed doors telling me, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
I remember this. I remember that.
Yep. Sure did.
But the first time my foster mama was with me, yo dumbass, I called you. Asked you, was you there? You said, yeah, I'm here.
Huh?
You did not answer the door. So I slid the money under the door. And hoop and holler about you didn't get it. I slid that shit as far as I could underneath the door. You talking about you didn't get it. You didn't get it, that's your fault. But how the fuck you went to Costa Rica twice? But your line said the family spent all your money.
Dos?
Twice.
Dos?
You even said on here you went to Costa Rica the second time. Girl, I ain't never been outside of the country. I ain't never been to California or New York. You lived a better life than me. But you tell these folks you targeted. Now, granted, we both been to the beach. I was on a military base by the beach and didn't get to go.
Right.
Because I had to stay on base. That base was far more beautiful than the beach anyway. Had a lot of fun on that base. Keesler Air Force Base. It's the shit. I want to go back. Next time I want to go back and then on the beach too. I got to plan a trip, man. Girl, you was able to travel places I've never been. And still claim that you didn't enjoy. You've been to Aaliyah's gravesite, bruh.
Ain't never been.
And she's lived in New York. And that's when I first introduced y'all to. I thought y'all two was gonna, cause both of y'all have OCD. Both of y'all lived in New York. I was like, oh shit, y'all got a lot in common.
Well,
I said, y'all two probably actually would get along when I first introduced y'all two together. And here you are slandering people, saying they probably might, you even accused me of sex trafficking you.
that ain't good.
I remember that because I got upset and made a post about that shit.
That ain't good.
On Facebook, I got mad. So now she accusing me of sex trafficking her. I like this dumb bitch.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
I
Like,
remember, but Candy was right though. About Joe beat his wife when we were kids, and then they was talking about suing her for slander. That was the first time I ever heard that word. And then when I got a little older, um, my foster mama got into it with another lady in Bible class, and she was going off on her saying that's defamation of character. And I was like, the fuck those words mean? So I went and looked this shit up in the dictionary. Cause remember, foster mama ain't teach me shit. Everything was you do it yourself. So I pretty much had to teach myself shit. I mean, she did give me tutors, me and Candy tutors here and there. But even they was teaching us how to do shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
if you want something done right, you gotta
Do it yourself. You gotta look it up yourself. You sit there and you ask, what this mean? What that mean? You gotta go. My pet peeve is when somebody say, Google it. I hate that shit. Bitch, I asked you. Tell me. You know it.
I've done that, huh?
No, you'll sit there and you'll Google it for me.
Oh, yeah. Because I want to see what it is and tell you and let you know what the heck is going on.
Candy did, growing up, used to be the Miss Independent, get it on her own, do for herself.
Yeah, so what the hell happened?
Because even my son, McKeithen's like that. When I was trying to teach him how to walk, he like, move. He meant move too. He getting it. And then he would get frustrated when he would fall, but he was determined he was getting it. And he kept pushing and pushing. I like, oh, you're like your Auntie Candy, boy. You're just like your Auntie Candy. You just want to do it yourself. Same thing with trying to teach him how to eat. Move, I got this. I'm like, you like your Auntie Candy? I'm like, when and where did the change happen?
Right.
Where you became like your sister Ramona and your mama with the give me the dollars, give me the dollars. I don't want nothing to do with you until. And there's other people on the internet that's like this, y'all. There is. And she mentioned about the vocal letter to the targeted community. She told everybody to go look at that video. I'm like, that's the worst thing she could have ever did. Because you can see in that video, and I think I even mentioned in that video that I did have still have her best interest in heart. I do feel like the shit she do is fucked up and hurtful.
Yep.
But what you have to detach emotionally from the narcissist. You have to emotionally detach, but they make it so hard because they do stuff to keep you attached. They do stuff to keep you wrapped around their middle finger. I was surprised to find out she was one too, and then didn't realize all along she pretty much was one too. I'm sitting there, she's telling me she don't want nothing to do with the family no more. She's telling me this. So then I'm like, yeah, you're right, man. We don't need to fuck with them motherfuckers no more. Because the biological family tried to keep a division between us too. They did. But she also would try to keep me divided from them as well. But the only time I told her that was because I real life felt like they didn't mean me or her no good. Because even she said how they shut both of us out and treated us like an outcast because we was the last ones that came out of foster care, and they treated us a certain kind of way because we took on the ways of the foster mama, the way she raised us. How we supposed to know how the biological mama would have wanted to raise us? We weren't raised by her. What the fuck we supposed to do?
Yeah.
But I still hold on to some of the principles my biological mama said. Every penny counts. Oh, she was all about money. Shit. So all she talked about was money. She didn't want nothing to do with you unless you had money. Well, I would never, ever take all of somebody's money.
Yeah.
Those was her words.
Yes, indeed.
The woman got close to me when we were just turned 18. When we were still 17, just turning 18. She was trying to take me to this place called Elks Place. And then I'm sitting there like, Mom, this place is a dead end. Talking about there was a building there. We're confusing the fuck out of me. I'm like, Mom, there's no building here. This is where the buses are. Right, and you get off from the West Bank, transitioning from the buses from the West Bank to the East Bank and and to the East Bank to the actual New Orleans. And I'm like, and she was trying to get me, said she was trying to help me get my money, the $35,000 that my foster mama took. But she didn't even tell me. She was trying to psych me up. The bitch was trying to get the money. She was. So there was no hope for me even seeing that money. But I did. I got to see about 9,400 of it. And 500 of it. It was real fucked up.
Yeah.
That's another story to talk about. Candy sitting there lying, talking about something. I follow the ways of my foster mama and all this shit. My foster mama was faithful in her relationships. Foster mama said, don't associate with people calling them bitch and hoe and all like this shit. Well, I done slipped with that. She said that's, I forgot the word she used, but you don't, like, with degrading within the black community.
Right.
I mean, certain shit she used to tell us don't do, and then we saw her do. But shit. I'm trying to get to a point. And then we got Ramona. You couldn't come by her house unless you buying her some food or giving her some money.
Come on now.
Foster mama tried so hard to tell me them people was using me. But how I'm gonna believe you and respect your opinion if you fucking over me and dogging me bad too? It's kind of a situation going on with like that with the vape shop. Really, kind of confusing of who really to believe. But so I was like, fuck you. I'm going dealing with my real family anyway. Got dogged the fuck out, just like she said I would. Your own mama don't even want you. Damn, that shit hurt.
It does. It does.
Oh, now trust and believe. I want my child. I love my children.
Yes, she does.
I want, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Just that. Okay, that's another subject. Okay, stick to the topic. Even my brothers, Wyatt, saying that, damn, Brandon, you get X amount of income. You know what the fuck I would do with that money? If I was getting that kind of money, you know what I'd do with that money? Drugs. You burn it up, smoke it up, shoot it up, or whatever the fuck you do. Everybody watching Brandy Pockets.
They got their eyeball all in that shit.
And what tripped me out is I could burn that shit up in an hour if I really wanted to. I've been in positions where I had to do it, especially when it comes to moving.
Yep.
they look at me like Candy mentioned about people, successful people in the family, and she mentions me as one of the most successful people in the family. But now she get on this fucking app and sitting there talking about somebody get undeserved praise from the military. Well, bitch, Monica was in the military too. You forgot? So while they sit there and talking about their successful people in the foster family, it's a couple of us successful people in the military, in the biological family and shit too. If that situation didn't happen to me, ain't no telling. Man, I wanted to fucking. Well, I did retire. I am considered retired. But I wanted to be retiring at the age I am now. I would have been retiring this year. I wanted that to be my life. Especially I got accepted into the band of the Air Force the day I got discharged. That would have been heaven. Playing music in the military, that was one of my dreams, bruh.
Yes, indeed.
That would have been heaven. Like, I never get tired of just blowing, man. I kind of like vaping a little bit, except the air going in instead of out.
The other day, I'm going to say this. The other day, I was outside walking Pippa, and they had a game over there, and I heard the bands playing and the horns and whatnot, and I thought about you. I was like, man, if she saw that, and I heard them with the drum, doom, 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 doom. I said, man, she be
Even I
right
consider Candy one of the most successful people in the family. She went to college. Even if she went to college for sucking dick, bitch, she went to college. Sucking dick on the side of the house.
I'm through.
She went to college.
I can't. I just can't, because you went there.
She went to college. Espanol, she went to college.
You know what? Shut up.
No Peñojo, she went to college. Nigga, we made it.
Mama La Pinga.
Shit. I don't even care. My back hurt, you farting motherfucker. Anyway.
Oh, gosh.
We both were successful. But you try to make a fucking challenge out the shit.
Yeah.
My mom was always tried to divide us too. When we gonna have that conversation? You talking about how the foster mom tried to divide us. The biological mom used to try to divide us and spread rumors about her own children. When we gonna have that conversation?
Yeah, when are we going to have that conversation?
But here you are, trying to always, this one sold out. That one sold out. You the only one talking about somebody selling out.
Mm-hmm.
You a sellout. You
tell
sell out your own black community.
You better tell it.
Always talking about somebody project and ghetto and crusty and all this shit. Let's see your toes. At least foot having ass bitch. You the only one walking around here with crusty toes and want to call somebody crusty.
You see how much this is wearing her out? It's wore me out.
I'm just going to keep taking the Tylenol because I fucking got to go to the I got to go to the library. I got to print off that paper, fill it out, and then mail it off. You the only one walking around here calling people project and ghetto. You the only sellout.
Thank you.
You selling out black queens at that. You sold out your own twin sister at that. You were the sellout.
Bingo.
You the real sellout. The only sellout. You sold out the targeted individual community, calling them fake, and then want to fucking renege on what you said.
Mm-hmm.
You sold out your own nieces and nephews. You don't even claim them.
You don't even mention them.
You don't mention them on their birthdays.
Nope.
You don't mention them. You don't call them my nieces and my nephews.
They're innocent. They're innocent. Do
You
know
didn't
what
want.
innocent
You didn't
is?
even want them to touch you when they was around you. When you did meet my boys, but you lie on here and tell people I had them eating feces and shit.
It's pathetic. You just.
Lion said I did all kind of fucked up shit to my children.
You a fucked up individual, Candy.
But you ain't even want them to touch you. I said, don't treat them like that. They think you're me.
Right.
They were toddlers. Still in diapers and shit.
Innocent. Do you know what that is? Oh, that's right.
Get away from me. Don't touch me. And like that time you got mad and threw Raven on the fucking ground.
I'd have threw your ass.
I did beat the fuck out of her, but she telling these people I'm abusive.
No, I'd have threw
No,
her.
I was protecting my child.
I wouldn't have just beat her. I'd have threw her.
A lot of things that she did that was pretty criminal. My foster mama dared me to call the police on her about. Like going in the room and locking the fucking door with Raven in it. Then the boy's husband and Sean, who she be defending now, Sean said that Candy was humping on Raven. But she get on here and say, I said it. Sean said she was humping on Raven. Dwayne said she was humping on Raven. I took them both in 2 separate rooms. They said she was humping on Raven. But she said I said she was humping on Raven. They said she was humping on Raven. What she did? The bitch went ghost, y'all. She the one tried to kill my daughter at Tulane Hospital. That's why they banned her. Because they knew something wasn't right up. Elevator didn't go upstairs up here. That's why instead of taking her to jail, they just banned her from the hospital. Because she tried to get inside them people, the police had. Because they put my husband in handcuffs too. They were going to take him to jail more than her. But I caught her in the act of doing something to my daughter. She the one stole Raven's umbilical cord. She disappeared for 2 weeks then too. She done criminal stuff and got away with it. So if she's a targeted individual, how is she getting away with this shit? How she got away with being in a closet with Cody? Cody passed away. Cody was 9. We was like 19, bruh.
Damn.
Cody died in a car accident. Cody is not here to tell what Candy did to him.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
So if she's a targeted individual, how the fuck she got away with doing all this shit? And my foster mom was the one telling me, you better not call the police either. While she's sitting there talking about something, I'm copying off of the foster mama. Bitch, the foster mama was the one sitting there storming down the stairs with Mr. Terry talking about something, well, you know you can't tell Ann nothing because that's her baby. And she comes stumping down the stairs, you goddamn right, that's my baby. And ain't nobody finna tell me otherwise. And I'm sitting there like, well, what the fuck am I, chopped liver? The fuck? I'm the baby in the house. But Candy was off to college. I'm the one left to clean up that big ass house by myself. While Candy sitting there talking about some, I got leeway with this and that. I had to clean that big ass house. Bro, you won't believe how, if I walk outside and record and show y'all this apartment building and the house, she told y'all the fucking house had 8 or 9 goddamn bedrooms, 5 or 6 goddamn bathrooms, about 3 living rooms. I had to clean from top to bottom. After everybody graduated and going off to college, I was the one left until it was my time to go to the military. Bro. So she can get the fuck on about she a targeted individual. And like I said, I knew from the jump she wasn't no targeted individual when she said I was gang stalking her.
It's just sad. It is. It really is.
Got a hair. You see the hair? If the camera focus. Yeah. That hair. I'm trying not to cry. This shit. The foster mama was harder on me because she knew I was more compliant with what she told me to do. Candy was more rebellious.
Listen, if Candy cried, you can cry too. It's okay.
If it don't come out, it don't come out either. I'm not finna fake cry either.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I'm just tired of it all.
You have to go with, you know what I'm saying? It's sad.
But a narcissist, them bitches never fucking get tired, bruh. And she'll sit there and lie and be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Bitch, you're not tired because you keep going. And you was the Energizer Bunny a year and a half before I even found out. And from what I heard, even longer than that. Writing about me on WordPress and shit. Talking about I put a gun to Ravenhead and made her go down on me.
That alone would have me in tears. That alone. The innocent. The children. Why?
And in there she said I made the boys eat feces. How would you know? You were not there. That's not even in my fucking records. In DeKalb County records. You weren't there when I raised my boys at all.